Hey there everybody, Onurubu here, continuing on with 999. Last episode we finished the escape room in the... Where are we right now? Yeah, we finished the escape room in the library and now we're moving out. One of the doors didn't open and we went through the door on the right. Door opened and Junpei and the others leapt through
Alright, this is the next.
Just as Seven was about to finish his sentence, their attention was drawn to... What? The clang of metal on metal ringing out behind them.
Oh, the door!
Spun around. The door they'd just come through had slammed
Did
shut.
that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back. I don't know. Let's see.
Junpei grabbed hold of it with both of his hands and pulled with all his strength. Nope. What's probably going to happen is we're going to solve a puzzle in here and we're going to loop back around through the door we didn't open.
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Maybe.
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah, that means you just have a puzzle
Yeah.
to solve, bro.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Ooh, wait, hold on a sec. Sorry about that, just had to pause the recording, had to take care of something quick. Cool. Controller, and let's get going. Please, control, thank you.
Hey! Wait a minute! Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Probably.
Oh, man.
Took a second to look at the room they'd found themselves in. Oh, so there's not a puzzle, we just have to fucking look through this shit? It's full of piles upon piles of all manner of things. The only word that could describe it was chaotic. It was like a tornado had passed through, followed by a giant who had picked up and shaken the entire room a few times.
Looks that way.
That's a good description, I like that. Junpei's heart fell.
No, what?
For real?
Clove and Seven looked as though they were about to cry.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
That is not what I prefer. That is opposite of what I prefer.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking.
I agree. Let's just start looking, bro.
We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Yeah, you see, I did think that was weird. I realized that was... You see, I did think that was so weird. In the last... Look. It's... In the last... Sorry, in the last escape room, in the library. Sorry, my mind was at a mess there. In the last escape room, in the library, before it started, before Seek a Way Out showed up, Junpei's face flashed on the screen, which it's never done before. Like, it's never happened before. Junpei's face flashed on the screen and Junpei was like, And I was like, that's weird, but then I thought to myself, maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe I was just not paying attention up to now. Maybe it just happened every single... No, now that I've seen, it just doesn't happen. And I was like, so why the fuck did his face flash up on that screen that one time? I don't know, bro. Oh, it's this shit again. Oh, God. Who the fuck takes that route to get to the fucking west coast? Hey Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Dude, the Panama Canal fucking exists, bro. New material has been added to the file screen. Dude, this is just a freaking nautical table again. Yeah. Study nautical table. A nautical table from the study. It was found on the drafting table. The faded line on the right edge must be connected to the line on the left edge. Drafting table. Looks like it's been used quite a bit. The person who used this thing, used this room as an architect. There are piles of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we've solved in the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would... something, machines and puzzles he needed to see his plans come to fruition. Okay. Can we... It's just a pile of junk. There's nothing useful here. Cool. Pipe, great. Pipe, great. Some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. Gosh, this desk is really big and it feels really sturdy. Yeah, it does. It seems pretty heavy duty. I suppose it belongs to whoever uses this room, wouldn't you say? There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. Wonder if any of these buttons do anything. There's something on the screen that... Dude, this thing looks fucking intimidating. D plus 6 plus whatever equals A. There's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Oh, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. Just gotta use that to make all cells on the right and the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? This piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Oh god. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all of the cells all green. 0 equals 0, 1 equals 1, 2 equals 2, 5 equals 5, A equals 10, yeah. L equals 21. 1 plus 15, yeah, that makes sense. D plus 6, D is 13 plus 6 equals... 13 plus 6 equals... Yo, what is my mind do? 19. What the fuck was my mind do? Dude, 13... I couldn't fucking work out 13 plus 6. Oh, when you turn something on, it turns all the things around it off. Okay, cool. So turn that on. D plus 4... D plus 6, turn this off. Cool. Okay. Cool. Oh god. Okay, I know how to do this puzzle, but my brain doesn't want to work right now. Ah. Okay, cool. So I need to make this add up to 21. So there's a 4 there. No, what's here? That's a C. A C is 13, so I need to turn all these... Okay, I need to have the 6 off. No, I need to have the D off. So I can turn this on, and turn this off. Cool. Turn this off, turn this on. Turn this off, and turn this off. I nearly have it, though. Fuck. So, 21, 9 plus B equals 9 plus 12. So I need to turn the B off. Fuck. Bro, I don't like these kinds of puzzles. I don't. Fuck. I know exactly what I want to do, but my brain just doesn't like these things, okay? My brain just doesn't like these kinds of puzzles. I've never enjoyed them and I've never been good at them. Okay, cool. Let me just think about this carefully. I need the D to be off and I need this to be on. But if I press this, the 5 turns off, which I don't want, so press the D. And then press this to turn both the ones I need on. then press this to turn the 1 on. Cool. So that's what I want there. Then I do not want this. So turn that off. And then turn this on. Turn this off. Cool. I just need to turn the C on, but it was gonna turn the 5 off. C 9. Wait, no, turn C off. Turn F on. Fuck. This song reminds me of the Mind theme from Danganronpa V3. Dude, oh god. Okay, cool, fuck this. Okay, this is boring as fuck. I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna solve this, and then I'll unpause when it's done. It has actually been a full 6 seconds after I paused the video. It was 6 seconds. Out of frustration, I just started pressing the numbers randomly. Literally, out of frustration, I've started pressing the buttons randomly. I paused the video. I was like, ah, and I just went like, I was like, okay, I just want to press these buttons, and I'm gonna reset and solve it. And I happened to solve it accidentally. Monkeys and typewriters. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. You seem to have an excellent job. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what it's what I would have expected of you, Junpei. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me, especially since I did it accidentally. Whoa, 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 don't get cocky, dude. We don't have time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid opened and something came out. Cross emblem. A metal plate shaped like a shield. There's a cross engraved on it. Cool, let's go. There's a piece of paper in here. Not sure what about taking a closer look, but I think it might be a clue. Junpei, we don't need this anymore, do we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is for a puzzle we already solved. Oh, okay, cool. New material has been added to the file screen. I was meant to find this earlier. This document says 9-panel cross puzzle. The first draft on it was found in the filing cabinet in a small cluttered room. Since this says first draft, then presumably it was improved upon in the second draft, and then a third, and so on. 9-panel cross puzzle, first draft. Base. There's a whole buttload of drawers in this cabinet. Can I open the others? There's nothing in the other drawers. Okay, cool. I'm kind of angry at myself that I solved it randomly because I was looking forward to like working it out. I wonder what the hell this thing's for. There's something on the front that looks like a compass. This monitor is part of this machine. It's really dim though. It's got a map of the world on it, but I can barely see it. It's a sliding panel, just like the last one. I wonder if there's a plate with an emblem engraved on it in here. There are some monitors hanging down from the ceiling here. Junpei, looks like there's a compass on there. Ah, now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Same thing? The important part is this nautical table we just found. I just had to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I use a steering wheel in this wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the other side here. Okay then, show me, now! Of course! Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel in the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want to turn to, then the compass will turn to that direction. And I just gotta press stop and the compass is pointing where I want it to. I'm betting something will happen if I can do it right. Alright, let's do this. So first we go south. South. Then we go west. Then we go southeast. Then we go northeast, not northwest, northeast. Then we go east. Yeah, we go east. Yeah, stop! I forgot. Then we go north. Then we go east. Nice. Yay, you did it, Junpei! Good boy, who's a good boy? Ah, knock it off. We don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. Just slid open and something came out. Oh yeah. I heard the noise too. You know that big box in the hallway by the exit? I think it just made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Helmet. A metal plate shaped like a shield. There's a symbol on it that looks like a steering wheel engraved on it. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa, well now we've got something on the screen at least, huh? What is this? Oh wait a minute, I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots on here look like the digits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second and 1 on the last. Ah, I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try. Before I do that though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just tap the buttons, then I'll enter a dit. If I hold the button down, it'll make a da. Once you enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. Speaking of Morse code, I watched Parasite last week. That was a good fucking movie. I want to see the frickin'... Please, I just want to see the thing on the screen again. Can I see the thing on the screen? Hello? There are piles of crap everywhere. I'm confused with the fucking Morse code thing, bro. This is a pretty impressive mess. If we try and search every one of these, we're gonna be at it till the crows come home. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. We won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Won't you get smart with me, kid? How about we deal with this area later, okay guys? Maybe we should try something more promising. This is a thick metal door blocking a way out. It's locked and I can't get it to open. Card reader. It says lock. I'm not gonna be able to open this door until I find the card that goes into this thing. There's some piece of prep paper in the middle shelf of the cabinet. There's something written on this piece of paper. Looks like we got 3 sheets of this stuff. New material has been added to the classroom. Morse code was found on the steel shelf in a small cluttered room. It has a Morse code key for the letters A to I. The short mark is called the dit and made by tapping the button. The lock mark is called the da, is made by holding down the button. J to R. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a number in the area, that area will be selected, and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be removed, then moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you've moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. That's it. Still don't really get it. Whatever, like they say, practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? I don't know what I said. Hey, let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. I don't know what he said, bro. My mind was reading. Okay. Cannot use this number. Cool. I just wanted to check. 6 and 3, huh? 6 and 3. Okay, well, this is gonna be easy. No. Okay, now it's good. 6, 4, 5, 2, 7. And 3 is 3, 1, 8. There you go. That's easy. It's easy, dude. I got the system down. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. Imagine something will happen when they're all full. 6 and 3 for June and Santa. Doesn't that seem likely? The indentations on the desk. They have numbers 1 through 4 written above them. There are symbols for a steering wheel, cross, a weird circle, and some kind of waffle pattern engraved on here. I've already put in the steering wheel, so cross emblem. Okay, let's put in the emblem of the cross. Hey, Junpei, something showed up on the screen. This puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. Okay, now this will be difficult. Numbers for each area are different too. Looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean 1,000 words? Isn't that a picture's worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it. At least I'm trying, alright? Dude, if a picture was worth a fucking 1,000 words and I'm playing Dota, I wish people took more pictures. 1. There we go. Easy fucking shit, dude. Easy shit. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. Dude, it's fucking easy. It's to get 1, you get 10 plus 9, since 10 has a digital root of 1 and we can't use 1. And for 7, you just get 7 plus 9. That's how you get these fucking digital roots. You can do it. I need to find the, I need to find pile of junk. We don't have time to go through this. I need to find the other things though before I can do it. These monitors hang down from the ceiling. Each screen shows a room on the ship. Like Danganronpa 1, huh? So I guess I have to do the Morse code now. Maybe I would run through the instructions. What do I need to spell? Bro, what do I need to spell? Okay, spelling ace didn't work. Dude, what do I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. All ice. Oh, holy shit. This is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in here. A coffin. A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could that be... sorry, what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Nah, it's a pharaoh. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. There's a metal plaque on the cup and Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, 2 machines. Holy shit, man, this is serious. Ah, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me... Oh, all ice. Cool. Your hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! No luck. Doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Seven, you think I'd open up with your superhuman strength? No, what's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Okay, so I need to spell ice. I get it. Very well, let's just give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Yes? I got it. No, I got it. Cool, let's go. I'm just entering ice. Nice. All ice. Got it, bro. I see. It seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. Ah, did you know? Dude, he can hear. All I had to do was listen to the sound the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right of the device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yeah, that's true. Ah, yes. One more thing. I heard the sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps the coffin is unlocked now. What? Ah, nux. Let me solve this thing first. I want to solve this puzzle first. Okay, let's put the emblem in the secret code. Damn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same though. Don't you think you should double check it? Come on, this is the 3rd time we've done this. It'll be fine. So this is, If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Ah, shut up, bro. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. 7, 7. Now this one is difficult. Now this one is difficult. Yeah, this one is fun. I can feel it in my bones. This one's difficult. 7 and 7. No! No! Shit, I just don't get it. No, I get it. No, I don't want to read it again. I don't want to go back. I don't want hints. I figured it out. So, gotta get this one to add up to 16. So we get it up to add up to 16. It's 8 plus 8. And then for this one it's easy, it's just 4, 5, 7. There we go. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got one left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's look at the coffin then. Creepy. Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. Alice may or may not be in there. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, there's a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there, I just know it. Okay. Ooh, deep breaths. Here we go. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, I can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There's something in there though. Well, two somethings actually. What is that? It's the Neptune key and the last emblem. Nice. There are two things on the bottom of the coffin. Looks like we got a plate with an emblem on it and the Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as the other thing goes, a metal plate shaped like a shield. It has some sort of crosshatch on it, like a waffle. The waffle pattern looks just like the lid of the coffin. Cool. Let's do this final one. Let's see what happens when I put the coffin into this indentation. This is the fourth one. This puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Alright, I'll solve it in no time. Wait, what? Bro, this doesn't make sense. No, this doesn't make sense, bro. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 numbers and we need 3 to 5 in each one. What? We need 3 to 5 balls in each one, bro. You can't split up 5 balls into a group of 3 and a 2 groups of... You need minimum of 6, bro. Eight. Go 4, 5, 8. And go 2, 7. Yeah. Bro, this doesn't fucking make sense. No, dude, I need more than 5 numbers, what? Damn it, I just don't get this at all. The rules are displayed on the screen. Maybe I should read it again. Yes, I'm reading it again. It's so small, I wonder what it is. I've got no idea. The screen showing me the small puzzle and the instructions for it. When you touch the numbered area, that area will be selected and will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball of the selecting area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the numbers for that area. Well, I guess there's a rule. How? How? Please explain to me. Please explain this to me. Explain to me how I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I seeing this wrong? Look. No, there are 5 things there. 15 plus 9 is 15 plus 2 is 17. That's a digital root of 8. What? Huh? Where did that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? What do you mean? I never put anything into... Oh, I didn't break the rules. It never said that there has to be any balls in the frickin' field. Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Huh.
A picture.
Unlux ace. Unlux ace. Drawer was a single picture. Picked it up. It was a photograph of 4 men.
What the?
There they are. Ace. The 9th man. Guy X and the captain. Involuntary Junpei's eyebrows shot up. I'd seen 3 of them before.
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right.
It's the captain.
He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That's the 9th man.
He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit...
It's Ace.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
Seven and Clover had come to Pura with Junpei's shoulders.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too.
As Junpei looked closer, he noticed the expression on each man's face. Their smiles suggested that they were close, at least to some degree.
And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
Snake's voice broke into Junpei's thoughts.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see.
I think I figured that one out, bro.
No, there's one more guy.
He's Guy X. He's the bro that
He's
died
got
in your
kinda
place.
long hair. He looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
Snake knit his eyebrows.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
I know what the back means, bro. Junpei flipped the picture over.
Huh.
There it was. Praying for the success of the Norui project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. To be precise, it wasn't a date, but it was certainly significant. He read it out loud so that Snake would not be left in the dark.
Praying for the success of the Nonari project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Norui project. Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Huh.
Junpei immediately flipped the picture back over.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonari game 9 years ago.
Since Hongo wasn't mentioned, Junpei figured that couldn't mean he'd written the words on the back
That
himself.
means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But... I feel like I should be more shocked about this.
Yeah,
It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be.
dude, it's fine. Dude, it's fine. You learnt about it here. It's not that far away. It's like 3 routes. It's like 2 routes away. It's fine. It's not that shock. It's not like if you figured out the submarine ending, that'd be fine. Cause like all the way over here, it's like all the way over here on the flowchart. But this one's really close. It's right here. So don't worry, dude. Don't worry. That their true identities did not come as a surprise was what Junpei found most surprising.
Why am I not surprised?
Morphogenetic bullshit, bro.
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonari project. But why? Why am I so calm?
No morphogenetic bullshit.
It's like I already knew.
Exactly.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
Junpei looked over at Snake in his own confusion. He had missed the dark look on the other man's face.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
Even as he asked, Junpei felt as though he'd already known. Almost as if someone had whispered into his head that yes, of course, Ace was Hongo.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
Yikes.
I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have.
We were in
9
Nevada.
years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic.
Which is
with
probably
us.
where we were.
I know.
Which is probably where
That's
we
why
are.
I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Clover and Snake's conversation wasn't of particular interest to Junpei. He still couldn't make sense out of the strange feelings of knowledge. He still couldn't make sense out of his strange feelings of knowledge. He was trying to organize his thoughts when he heard Seven's voice.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
He had no reason to say no, so Junpei handed the picture over. Seven stared at the picture and began to mutter the 4 names of the project leaders over to himself.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashiro.
Are you going to remember you were investigating them? His brow was furrowed and his face was flushed.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashiro.
Chanted their names to himself, pacing back and forth across the floor.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashiro.
Seven shouldn't have known their names. After all, he hadn't been there when Junpei and Snake had spoken of them in the library. As Junpei watched him pace, it was clear that he did know
Hey,
them.
Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet.
His eyes were red and Junpei could see sweat beginning to bead on his forehead. He's gonna remember being a
I'm
cop.
this close to remembering. This close.
He was sweating heavily now, but his lips were dry.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashiro.
Come on, bro, you can do it.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
Then he stopped. Seven set down the picture and looked at the red light near his feet. His eyes narrowed. Suddenly his eyes went wide and he shot up straight.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
Everything.
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it.
Nice, bro. Tell us.
My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Seven's voice was full of excitement. Tell us every detail, bro.
What?
Shock and excitement had frozen Junpei in place along with Snake and Clover.
Let me tell you what happened.
Yes, please. Seven as hastily drew a shaking hand across his mouth and began to speak.
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashiro, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashiro was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man, and Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
But that's not left to... Oh, from the right. Okay, cool. From the right. Realization had begun to dawn on Junpei along with a pressing question.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
Seven rubbed the scar on his chin.
You really want to know?
Of course.
I'm a cop.
Me too.
Snake was the only one who didn't voice any sort of agreement. It looked to Junpei as if he was simply waiting to see where Seven's sudden recovery might take them.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
We don't have that much
Well,
time.
we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh?
The big man pulled off his hat and scratched his head. Made a face and put his hat back on.
Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though.
Cool. Junpei and Clover nodded earnestly.
I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet-talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement there. Men in black suits.
Oh, no. We're gonna see the injection again. I don't wanna see it, please.
Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
Wait, I forgot. Did we see the injection last time, or did he just mention it and I freaked
No
out?
doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet. No one would find you for a week. Not what you want. The fish here would love a meal.
We didn't get this last time.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain. Needle. A drug?
Please, no more needles.
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink,
Jail
a
cell.
toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. Huh. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying.
It's the 9 door.
But I could hear one. It was pretty high. Probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Pop.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly.
I like that the last time we got the story, he didn't have his full memory back, so he didn't know all the details, but this time he knows every single detail.
It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then, there was a voice.
Oh no. Oh no. 18 minutes? We had 9 minutes! What is this bullshit? Dude, here, in this ending, we only had 9 minutes. This is shit.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. It made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
And Snake.
They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
Dude, this guy's fucking talking exactly like Mickey Rourke from Sin City.
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one.
Santa.
He was a boy, slightly older than the others.
Fucking Santa.
Uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kinda cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids.
Still 6 more than we fucking had.
It's like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I try to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit and the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Ace. Fucking ace.
The door opened.
And not in a good way.
The man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Yo, you should have died in this incinerator now like you were meant to.
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster.
Exactly like in the fatherfucking ending.
Quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Dude, you're gonna kill 4 fucking kids here. And Lux, I'm not, excuse me. Dude, I don't fucking care what kind of experiment you're doing. You're gonna kill 4 kids in this thing. And if you're gonna tell me we weren't actually going to incinerate them, we just wanted them to be scared. Ah, fuck you, dude. I don't care. You're gonna traumatize these children.
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door. No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes. A device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator.
Oh.
Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
So we're behind. So right now we're behind the escape route. So this is how we get out of here. Huh. We're behind the number 9 door in the incinerator.
Wait, what? If he's still in there?
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Feet pounding the steps. Our arms pumping fast. Round and round and round. The devil was on the tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Hello, Snake. Hello, Santa. Hello, Akane.
Akane?
My kid sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Oh, no.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
We turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right? You got it?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me.
Good one,
He
Snake.
ran all
Good
the way
one.
to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
we heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
I'll fuck you up.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
I like how it says Kani now.
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. Then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh, this is fucking... This is fucking... monstrous.
Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be alright! I'll figure figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise!
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
Santa would never hurt June. Santa would never hurt June. Silent. There was the creaking of the boat as it shifted in the water. Waited. Seven didn't.
What happened then?
He couldn't wait any longer. He had to know. Seven looked at the
Come
floor.
on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Seven shook his head. Something you had to know.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Seven stared straight ahead at nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended. And we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay.
Pile of ashes.
The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he
never
managed to
mind.
walk.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
What fucking cunts, dude. Yo, all of them. Cunts. Yo, I hate them so much. Ninth man, you died too quick. Guy X, you died too quick. Captain, I don't know how you died. It wasn't slow enough. Oh, Ace, you burned to death nicely in the other ending. In this one, you have yet to meet your just deserts, bro. Ooh, I'm ready to get some retribution, bro. Ooh. Feeling of sickening anticipation washed over him. You could feel his body shivering. Desperately did not want to know the answer. He feared he knew already, but he had to ask. He had to know for sure.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Seven looked at Junpei curiously and ran his tongue quick over his dry lips.
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Something inside of Junpei stopped. He had no more words left. He had no more Junpei left. Just a shell of flesh and bone. Seven turned to Snake.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective.
His mind was blank, withdrawn from the world. Somewhere far away, you could hear Seven and Snake talking.
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Nope.
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Her surprise seemed to be genuine. Seven regarded Clover for a moment and rubbed his chin thoughtfully.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Said
All
Clover
right, let
nodded.
me ask you another question.
He stuck his hands into his pocket and took a few steps. Then he stopped and turned to face him
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother.
But I thought the brothers and sisters were separated.
But I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
That spark caught flame in Junpei's leaden mind and the fog began to clear. Like an engine beginning to turn, images and thoughts began to coalesce in his mind, coming faster and faster, forming bigger images, bigger thoughts. Junpei blinked. It was back.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright? Cut me some slack.
Dude, please, Junpei, please mention the what you know.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonori project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
Okay.
That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
In fact, Junpei didn't think he knew. Couldn't explain why or how, but he had no doubt that Santa killed no one. Perhaps the madness of the last several hours was finally driving him insane, but Junpei had ceased to be surprised at this sudden knowledge and he had even begun to accept
If
it.
I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it?
Ace.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Snake, Clover, and Seven all nodded.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
Ace.
Person who planned the Nonori project.
In other words, Ace.
There was a moment of silence.
What?
And then the room shook. From far away they heard a sudden rush of water.
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
In the drawer that held the picture was a keycard. Junpei grabbed it.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Come, let's run. New material has been added to the file screen. What has been added? Keycard 0, keycard with 0 in the middle of it. 0, 0. Goddamn it, Zero's just screwing with us, isn't he? Well, I saw it there on the first page. Cross system chart. Oh, okay. Oh, this one. Come, you found it, and you found it out of here. Alright, let's just swipe this card. Junpei, look! It's unlocked! Yeah, now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time. Let's go! Alright, let's go. Come, you found it. Shit. Time's up. Is it? thanks for the spoiler game. Now I know there's no more escape rooms. Okay. I just got an achievement for beating all the escape rooms, so now I know there's not any more. And there's so much to go. Oof, okay. That was quite an episode. So, Santa is Akane's sister. I had no idea that. Like, that was not even a possibility I even considered for an instant. Yeah. And then, I'm just putting all this shit together in my mind. So, they probably fake killed Akane. Fake killed her. Did they wipe her memory or something? I'm not sure. Wipe her memory of everything, and that's why she doesn't remember Santa? Or I have no idea. I have no idea what they did to fucking Akane. Yeah. And also, what else is happening? Like the things with so Santa is probably Zero. Santa's probably Zero. And as I said, Zero's not our enemy. Zero was just taking his revenge on all the 4 people that did all the shit to them. Yikes. I just wish Junpei would fucking tell them that Akane is June. Well, anyway guys, I'll see you all in the next episode. Where we'll open the Neptune door. Bye.